In this video, we're going to look at adding positive and negative whole numbers using absolute number method. First, we'll see what we mean by absolute number. If you take a number could be a positive number or a negative number. Normally, we won't use any sign for the positive number. So when we write just 5, it actually means plus 5, which is the positive number. And a number can also be a negative number. So if we write -4, then we're simply saying that this is a negative number, which means on the number line, it is on the negative side from origin, which is basically 4 steps away from the origin on the negative side. So this is the negative side and this is the positive side. So when we talk about absolute number, all we are interested in is the number of steps we need to take from the origin regardless of the direction. Which means if we take positive 5, then we know that this positive 5 is 5 steps away from origin in the positive direction. But we are not interested in the direction. So the absolute value for 5 is just 5. And for -4, all we are interested in is the number of steps we need to take from the origin again, regardless of the sign or the direction. So to reach -4 from origin, which is 0, we need to take 4 steps in the negative direction. But we are only interested in the number of steps we need to take, which is 4. So this is the absolute value. The common notation to indicate absolute value is this 2 vertical bars. If you put a number inside this 2 vertical bar, which means we are going to take the absolute number. So in very simple terms, when we say absolute number, we are talking about the distance of that number from the origin, regardless of the direction. Now we know what absolute number means. Let's move on to the actual thing that we want to learn in this video, which is adding positive and negative whole numbers. So when we are adding positive and negative whole numbers using this absolute number method, the first step that we need to do is we need to find the absolute number. Then if the sign of the two numbers that we are trying to add are same, then we just need to add the numbers, add the absolute numbers and use the same sign. But if the signs are different, then we need to subtract smaller number from the larger number, and for the result we need to use the sign from the large number. Now let's look at an example. Let's start with a scenario where we have same signs. So we have 5 plus 4. And the absolute value for 5 is 5 and absolute value for 4 is 4. So the signs are same. So we just need to add these numbers and use the same sign. So we just need to add these two numbers, which will be 9 and it's going to be positive 9. Now if we have two negatives, let's say this is -5 and we are going to add another negative number, which is -4. Now again, signs are same. So we just need to take absolute number for these two. The absolute number for -5 is 5 and absolute number for -4 is 4. So we just need to add these two. 5 plus 4 is again 9. And we need to use the sign of the number. The sign of the number is negative. So the result will be -9. Now let's look at an example for different signs. Let's say we have -5 and +4. Now the signs are different. If the signs are different, we still need to find the absolute number. So absolute number for this is 5 and for this one it is 4. Then we need to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. So we need to subtract 4 from 5. So if we do that, we'll get 1. And we need to use the sign of the larger number. So in this case, it will be minus because 5 is the larger number here and its sign is negative. Now let's look at one more example. This time 5 is a positive number, but 4 is a negative number. Now, taking absolute number for 5 is 5 and absolute number for 4 is minus 4 is 4. Now, because the signs are different, we need to subtract 4 from 5. The result will be 1. And we need to use the sign from the larger number. In this case, larger number is 5. So the sign will be plus. So it will be just 1. So that's it. This is how we add positive and negative whole numbers using absolute number method. Hope this is useful. Thank you.